two brothers were charged with the murder of Chicago police officer Ella French when the city's police clashed with the mayor over the gruesome murder. The charges were announced by the Chicago Police Department Monday night, with Morgans due to appear in court for a bail hearing Tuesday afternoon. They were arrested for the French murder as police showed up at the University of Chicago Medical Center, where the deceased police partner was being treated, turning away from Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot after she visited on Saturday. Lightfoot was also verbally attacked by his French counterpart's father, who is still critically ill in the hospital. She is said to have been shaken by the incident, which came after Chicago police accused her of not backing them, with Lightfoot calling for $80 million in cuts to the police budget her city in October 2020. Alderman Anthony Napolitano, himself a former police officer, says that while he doesn't consider Lightfoot anti-police, she needs to be held accountable for encouraging vilifying police activists, which he said has demoralized the city's police. But I will put this 550% on these socialists and progressives on the city council. They are the ones who have created an entire anti-police movement that has carried out brazen acts of violence against police officers, 39 this year alone. These tweets are the ones that created this and speak against the police. And they are the ones begging for more police in their communities. He said that because it was also revealed that a woman in a car with the Morgan brothers has yet to be charged due to lack of evidence. Federal prosecutors on Monday charged an Indiana man with illegally buying and then supplying the semi-automatic handgun used in the shooting. The Morgan brothers are said to have been driving with expired license plates, prompting police to pull them over. Jamal Danzi, 29, of Hammond, allegedly purchased the weapon from a licensed firearm dealer in Hammond, Indiana, in March and then provided it to an Illinois resident, whom Danzi knew could not purchase or possession of a firearm because of a felony conviction. The person received it in a vehicle where someone shot the officers Saturday night while in traffic, and the same gun was recovered from the person when officers made the arrest, a statement from the office said. U.S. Attorney in Chicago said. Chicago has for years sought to stem the flow of guns that have contributed to the city's consistently high homicide rates, especially from neighboring states like Indiana, where gun regulations aren't as strict. We will never forget the true courage she showed when she sacrificed her life to protect others, the French department said on Facebook, adding that the officer will grievously grieve the loss of this hero. The ministry also requested support for France's injured partner, who was in the hospital fighting for his life. Chicago Police Superintendent David Brown said officers stopped a vehicle with two men and a woman inside just after 9 p.m. Saturday on Chicago's South Side, when a male passenger opened fire. Investigators said officers asked one of the suspects to get out of the vehicle. He did not disclose the man's condition. He said available evidence included body police footage. Lightfoot said the officer who died was very young at work, but extremely enthusiastic about the job. As she spoke, more than a dozen police officers turned their backs on the mayor. Another continued to watch on his sickbed, sending powerful prayers but no doubt about the worst. The brazen performance took place around midnight Saturday at the University of Chicago Medical Center, where police were guarding the officer injured in the shooting, the Chicago Sun-Times reported. On Saturday night, Lightfoot approached a group of grieving officers on the 7th floor of the hospital, where they anxiously awaited any news of their colleague's condition, but the officer suddenly turned on his heel to turn his face away. Two sources present here said. In a statement to Dailymail.com, a spokesperson for Lightfoot acknowledged that emotions were running high in a time of tragedy, but added that now is not the time for divisive words or reports. And toxic. Sources say that sometime before the back-to-back incident, Lightfoot approached the injured officer's father, a retired Chicago police officer, who yelled at her and blamed her about the shooting. One of the sources told the paper that Lightfoot remained calm in the face of his father's indignation and listened to him with respect. The mayor spoke to a series of officers on that tragic night and sensed the overwhelming emotion of concern for his fellow suspects.